No, we just talked to Mr. Gilks. I got his input on the game. More about it.
Landon's not here.
I was just saying.
Yeah.
I was going to show you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Because I would always give you a reason.
Okay.
Always.
I know. I believe it.
Scheiß GG. Alright. They have no seniors on their team. Okay.
He can do this. Alright. Do you remember how to? Make sure if you do an ad to go to game cam after.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another live stream. Looks like we got the Newton Falls Tigers in town over there in Tigerland. Little late to put in the rosters here. But a 23th an early shot, and that's going to be 5 with the putback. So Zoe May looking, and is going to throw that one away. So we got a number 15 looking to take Colby Fresh off the dribble. So we're going to have Kelly Tasker, Kyla Grace, almost it's going to poke that one away. It's going to be an over and back call. So we're going to have Kelly Tasker, Colby Fresh, Kyla Grace, Zoe May, and Courtney Brayler, the 5 for the Lady G-Men. And here's Aaron.
Good.
Pretty good.
Good. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the broadcast here in the Jag Fieldhouse. We have the Lady G-Men and the Lady Tigers facing off here tonight. Should be a good game. As Brayler gets the steal inside. Grace to May at the mid-range. Cross-court pass. Brayler's going to fire the mid-range, and she's going to bang that one right. And Tigers, I believe, are going to call a timeout quickly after the G-Men tie things up after a nice mid-range shot by Brayler. And we'll be back after the timeout. And here we go. It is Lady Tigers ball. I'm going to set up offensively here. Tasker on ball. That's going to be a foul on Tasker, I believe. And we're still working out the roster here. Who is number 11 there, Cam?
That's going to be Logan Elliott on the going to the line here.
Yeah, so Elliott able to penetrate the defense and get herself a trip to the line. And first one's going to be just long for her. Second one will go, but it's going to be a lane violation, and so it won't go, and it'll be Lady G-Men ball, JV Lady G-Men ball.
Yeah, again, it is senior night tonight. I believe those festivities will take place in between games here in the field house, so make sure to stay tuned for that one. Should have an exciting game. It's always exciting when G-Men are playing Newton Falls in any sport, really.
I think it's always exciting when the G-Men are playing any team in any sport.
That's true, very true.
But
it's going to be Gigi Morgan on the turnover there for the Tigers.
Yeah, we saw Kyla Grace dribble right into the spot that most coaches tell you not to dribble to, right inside the half-court line. But it happens, of course. Grace is going to have a nice pass now to Brayler, who's going to get tied up. Ball's going to roll away. That'll be Lily Sate on the steal. And Elliott. Good poke there by Tasker, but it'll stay Tiger ball.
Yeah, shout out to Domino's Pizza. They really make a good pie. I just had a slice. I want another.
Always good. So classic.
Can't go wrong with Domino's.
And of course, we have the Boylan Bottling Company root beer cooling off in the fridge for the varsity game because we got to have that root beer.
It's nothing like cracking a cold root beer with the boys.
Oh, nothing like it.
Of course, beer of the root variety.
Of course. Never anything else. Good hands here by the G-Men early on, as we see Superintendent Ted Lysick in the building.
Making
well,
a little bit of eye contact up there.
we don't see it because can't see him on the camera, but
We see it.
we see it. He's just off.
Oh, over and back there. It's going to be Gigi Morgan, a little unaware of her positioning there. Yeah, it seems to be a pretty quiet game so far. Not really any student section. We got the varsity Lady Tigers sitting in the student section in Garfield. Must be unaware of that.
Maybe it's a tradition.
Could be.
Yeah, so it should be shaping up for a good game later on. Lady G-Men have been hot as of late. What were the results of that game at Champion? Here, I mean, Champion visiting.
I think it was 55-52. It was an absolute barn, not really a barn burner, just a great game though.
G-Men ended up winning.
G-Men did end up winning. They got one back.
So back on the win
That's
column.
right. I think 7 of their last 8 they've won.
Yeah, they lost
So,
the game before last, but before that they were on a pretty big winning streak.
Yeah, so you think 7 of their last 8. So they were. How many games have they played? They were like 4 and 5 before that, and now they're 11 and 6. So they ended up getting the 3 seed in their district. As Zoe May's going to hit that one. So Lady G-Men ended up with the 3 seed in their district. I don't even know who they're going to play, but that'll be coming up pretty soon. That news dropped yesterday. The coaches voted on the tournament seating for the girls. I'm sure we're going to have the boys tournament seating coming up soon as well.
Yeah, and that'll be Elliott on a travel. Tigers really turning over the ball a lot early. And May is going to get a point down at the other end on free throws. And Brailer again, that one's going to be out for her.
Yeah, great job by the Lady G-Men to break the press there, but just not able to hit the shot.
Yeah, so this Tiger press, it looks like they're probably in a 1-3-1, I want to say. Just floating one guy up.
Yeah, I remember in 6th grade, Southeast ran that, and that was a real pain in the butt to beat.
Yeah.
We got destroyed by them the first time, and then played them the second time, ended up winning. A little double dribble there, but it's going to be Ella Downing able to get away with that one. But it's a turnover nonetheless. Tasker able to get it up to Zoe May, who's of course going to be the main ball handler here for the Lady G-Men. And if you saw on Saturday in that varsity-only game with Champion, Zoe May went in crunch time. Well, not really crunch time, but down the stretch in the end of the 3rd quarter, she had gone in and got a couple of really good minutes. She almost scored she had a lightly contested layup that she actually missed, but that was very important minutes for her, as her career. Coach Gilbert throwing her a little bit of a bone there.
Yeah, definitely wanting to coach up the next generation of hoopers, but especially May, as she's been playing great for the JV team here. And yeah, definitely some crucial minutes. That's always good to see. Our coaches like to say that it's an honor being able to sit varsity, and that we should all be trying to get there, because those are normally the guys who play varsity the next year.
That's right.
A lot of varsity. And that one will be swatted away nonchalantly by Grace, but fall right back into the hands of Lady Tiger from way outside.
All right.
Who do we got there?
Gigi Morgan.
So there's Gigi Morgan.
With a 3-3. Gigi with a 3-3.
There we go. So Coach Gilbert said their varsity team was good. Someone else scored?
Yeah, number 5, Lily Sate again.
Anyways, Coach Gilbert said their varsity team was great from behind the arc, and if they don't guard it, then it'll be a very close game. As May is going to fire it way down to Tasker.
Looking
but
like
it'll
Joe
be
Burr.
behind her. Joe Burr. Shout out Joe Burr beating Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship. Bengals Super Bowl for the first time since who knows when.
A long time.
Probably long before any of us were even thought of.
That's right.
And another three
All right.
ball.
Talk about their varsity team lighting it up from 3. There's a nice
That's what
little
I was
run.
saying. You can see it carrying through the program.
That's right. We'll be back.
doing a little bit of talking here, talking about the subject of freshman teams. This Lady G-Men team obviously doesn't have a freshman team.
But they do have freshmen.
They do have freshmen, and it seems to be that everyone pretty much gets in on the rotation because there's not many guys down on the bench. But it's great to see everyone play in JV because that's what it's for, to get your players ready for varsity and take it to the next level.
Yeah, there's not many guys on the bench, and there's not many girls on the bench either, you know?
What was that?
There's not many, you know, guys on the bench. There not many girls on the bench either, you know? They just, but like you said, everybody's getting in the rotation, and then we...
Needed to take a timeout after that one.
Did she make both?
Yeah.
Who was that? Dang it. I feel like it was number 20.
Wild guess.
I'll just put 2.
There you go. It'll fall into place some way somehow.
Got a number 12. Speaking of freshmen, Abby Seiler checking in for the Lady G-Men as a Brailer and freshman. Obviously, we also got 22 over there, Genevieve. Is that her? Yeah, that's her name, right?
Yeah.
Good dime there by Zoe May.
Great passing by the G-Men, and as I
And
said,
then great defense by the
commentator's
Tigers,
curse.
you know? That's all right.
I stand corrected. Coach Max May up here, helping me out.
Coach Max.
Oh, another 3-ball from the Lady Tigers.
Is that number 20?
They got a barrage. I don't know. Was it number 20? All points go to number 20. Anyways, Coach Max May called out the 1-2-2. It was not a 1-3-1, so I stand corrected. Grace gonna fire one now from deep mid-range.
Nice little midi.
And that'll be Morgan. Sate. It'll be Sate drawing the foul and heading to the line now. G-Men almost in foul trouble already. Have 4 fouls, almost in the bonus, as Sate's going to sink the first one. And the Lady Tigers are going to start off hot and break out to a 16-3 lead. Sate hoping to make it 17-3 here.
I just realized none of my scoring stats are correct. So, yeah.
Scratch it.
I think Sate has 6, though. Might have to check with the scorebook during the halftime.
Is there going to be a halftime? Is this a full game tonight? We do not know. We will find out after halftime.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Grace with a nice bucket inside, up and under. She's got 2 now.
Now that you say that, I feel like it is going to be just 2 quarters. I don't know, though.
We've seen that a lot this year. Another 3-ball, just long for, I want to say that was, I don't.
What number?
22, I think.
It's going to be Riley Lampman.
The lamp man.
Lampman.
Genevieve's going to pick up her dribble. And May giving her the shoulder, telling her to get off of her. Grace and 1 bucket!
All right.
So Grace, a little bit of a 4-0 run here on her own, looking for 5. Tough bucket there by Grace. She'll get fouled and head to the line for 1 more. She's going to be the leading scorer now for the G-Men with 4. And Grace not able to complete the 3-point play, but Genevieve and 1 bucket! 2 in a row for the Lady G-Men. They're getting hype. I'm getting hype.
So am I.
I think I might be the most excited one in the gym here. My G-Men spirit is flowing through all my pores.
Remember that old shirt that you used to get from the business where it said, G-Men bleed black and gold.
Bro, you know it.
We bleed
And
black
Genevieve
and gold.
will complete the 3-point play.
I think this is a full game based on Twitter. Twitter don't lie. Oh, bone-crushing screen there. Looking like Steven Adams on the screen. Going to be Riley
Long
Lampman.
three.
Yeah.
Just off. Good board.
And that's
Good
going to be
putback. Good hustle here on the boards by the Lady Tigers. I just got to get warmed up for the varsity game later. Get my juices flowing.
get your black and gold flowing through
Get
the
my-
veins.
Get the black and gold pumping. Inbound to the corner. Lady Tigers aren't afraid to shoot it, but there will be that time. That one's going to be just behind the backboard.
Yeah, exciting
And,
first quarter play here at the Jag Fieldhouse.
Indeed, a couple of highlight
yeah,
plays for the Lady G.
That's right, and the Tigers. So G-Men, nice little 7-point deficit, but we'll be back.
Seems to be a shoe malfunction here up in the weight room of the Jag Fieldhouse. My shoes have magically tied themselves around my ankles. And I have a feeling I know the culprit. Shout out camera woman Hallie Lynn rocking with us. Media team here at GHS, best media team around.
Maybe by default, but we'll count it anyway.
Best media team in Garrettsville here.
Best media team east of Hiram.
Correct.
Best media team in
Oh,
between
Genovese says get off me.
New York and Chicago. Best media team east of the Mississippi.
That's not anywhere but Garrettsville, Ohio. Best media team between Streetsboro
And Warren.
Ravenna.
And Ravenna.
Somewhere in between
That
Garrettsville.
would be like Streetsboro.
That would be
Like what's in between there? More Streetsboro.
more Streetsboro.
More streets, I guess.
Been doing some studying on other schools' media teams. We got the Borough report over there in
Joe Burr.
over in the Borough. Joe Burr. He's got ice in his veins. Anyways, the Borough report or the Rocket report. Excuse me. And then a segment is the Borough banter. That's where I went wrong.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah. Not a huge Rocket report connoisseur, but maybe I should be. That one's gonna be slapped away here by Sate. She's gonna head all the way in for the layup, but it'll be long, and Mayo control the rebound. Now she's got it. Gonna pull it and give it to Tasker. Tasker's gonna control it, look inside. Pass will be batted. Sate's got herself another one. Might have got away with the carry, but it's gonna find it. Oh! Grace. Not showing much grace there on that foul. No remorse. If she's going to foul him, she's going to foul him hard. No and one buckets for the other team.
Make
Only
'em
for
earn
her.
it.
So we'll have the lamp man heading to the line now. We've had a lot of those. The Cobb man. Who was it the other night?
Skeeb man.
The Skeeb man.
Nice little knuckleball shot there by Lampman. Aaron's playing a little bit of patty cake over there.
Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. What's the next lyric? Another lane violation.
Roll it.
Roll it, pat it, mark it with a B. Mark it with a W.
For the G-Man, because that's where they're going to get tonight after they come back. Mark it with a
We're just
JAG.
bleeding black and gold currently.
no. Mark it with a JAG.
There you go. Maybe if May was a few inches taller, she could have caught that one, but that's going to be Fresh throwing it over the head of May.
Not very fresh on that one.
Energy's running high here in the field house. Good spin move. That was a nice bucket there by, who's that?
Peyton Murphy.
Peyton Murphy. As Grace is throwing elbows there at the volleyball line. But May is going to control it, going to pick it up. And these Lady Tigers just getting after it, and that'll be a foul as Fresh will body up.
Looks like we got more people standing in the doorway than standing in the or sitting in the bleachers.
Something like that. Everyone's getting ready for senior night tonight, big night. 4 seniors for the Lady G-Men: Sydney Seaman, Sarah Seaman, Jenna Smith, and Caitlin Lutz.
Yeah, one of the best grades, best classes for Lady G-Men basketball
Most
we've had.
definitely.
Probably one of the most athletic overall classes we've had for any sport of
Oh yeah.
boys and girls here at JAG
Talk
in
about the
a
football
while.
team losing a whole lot this year to graduation. Basketball team,
Basketball, yeah. Baseball team too.
baseball team. All of it. Graduation is undefeated. Never lost.
It's true. Got a couple of all Ohioans on the track team too.
Oh, for sure.
Kylie Neer getting some
Yeah, we're gonna have
action
Neer
here.
in
Nice
now.
little passer to Zoe May.
May gonna
Zoe May, the
step
nice
in.
little midi, little short though.
That'll be Fresh with the Fresh put back there. Send back. As the Lady Tigers are still going to hold an 11-point lead with about 5 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Like we said, looking like it's going to be a full game here tonight as we have some ladies hitting the deck. There's not multiple of them.
It's like Coach Bartz used to say, if you go the whole season without getting court burn, it's a waste of your time.
There you go. Or if you dare wear knee pads around Coach Bartz, you better be diving on the floor just about every possession. He would always rip us about that in the locker room. Shout out Coach Bartz.
That's right. Taking his talents to the office and joining the
May,
joining
good
the
feed
administration.
to Neer. Neer's gonna have her one now. So
I don't think that was anywhere near a miss on that one.
there you go. Nothing but backboard and net. So though not a whole lot of scoring for the Lady G-Men thus far, it has been pretty balanced out. Grace with 4, Brayler with 2, Neer with 2, Genevieve with 3, and May with 1. And same for the Tigers. We don't have all the stats, but Sate with maybe 7, Morgan with maybe 6, somewhere around there. It's either that or more. This Fresh is going to control it in the backcourt, but she'll get it to May. And now May is going to get handled. And that's going to be a blocking foul there, the lamp man.
I think my stats are more accurate now.
We see all the senior parents coming in here with flowers and shirts on, 2022 seniors, filing in for the game. Looks like we have a pretty good turnout already here. It'll be even more impressive if this is a full game here for the JV players. Grace gonna go all the way in. She'll take it herself.
Yeah, I remember the Crestwood game my freshman year. There was more people in here than there were seats, and it was really not even close. Like, there was like 2 people to a seat,
It
and
was
it
pretty
was
awesome.
crazy, even for the JV game. because people knew they had to show up early to get their seats, because it's not like there was pre-sale tickets or anything.
Right.
And then we played a game at Crestwood, and their gym just wasn't as big.
No.
They had about half as many seats, and there was like pre-sale tickets and people like scalping tickets and stuff. That was a good time.
Yeah, the Crestwood Garrettsville rivalry
Yeah,
forever will live on.
pre-COVID times.
Of course, just pre-COVID times. Go
Yeah, like a month before.
about. Yeah, I remember watching that Crestwood game from home, live streaming it.
Oh,
One of
it was live stream?
Yeah, one of
The
the
one at
first.
home or the one away?
The away one.
Really?
Yeah, one of the first live stream games. Obviously now it's pretty common.
Yeah, I remember there used to only be like 2 or 3 a year.
Yeah, but
And
the
they
Crestwood
were-
game was live streamed. Obviously, huge game. Not as many seats like you said.
Yeah.
And Grace really in the fire here. But yeah, that was a big game. Because the G-men took it the first game.
Yeah.
Crestwood took it the second. But that was the
Yeah.
more important game. The second game.
Yeah, because
from what I remember.
Crestwood won, they had the conference no matter what, because they didn't lose to anybody else except the G-men. But the G-men had lost to Mogador, so if the G-men beat Crestwood the last game, they would have tied. But then Crestwood beat them. So yeah, we'll be back. Welcome back here to Jag Fieldhouse. Aaron is going to be joining us momentarily. Got Jasmine Dangerfield in. Number 25 there for the Tigers. Lily Sate, nice little runner. That one doesn't go though. Put back also doesn't go. Fresh gets it over to Tasker. And Kyla Grace feeling it, and then Lily Sate, the rejection there. Says, get that weak stuff out of here.
All right, back here.
Quick shout out to Max May for filling in for Landon's normal duties, running the scoreboard. So if anything's wrong, you can take that up with him.
He will take full blame for everything if anything happens.
That's
But
right.
Landon's out doing good things tonight.
Oh, he's always doing good things.
Well, always. But he's in a wind ensemble, I believe, for Kent State.
And honors youth
Honors.
ensemble
Youth
for the wins.
Ensemble for the wins. There you go.
All right, air ball there, rebound to Tasker. So Kyla Grace doing a little bit more of the ball handling duties with
She-
Zoe May on the bench.
Oh
and then-
my goodness! Like, oh wow,
Okay.
just absolutely denied. Yeah, she's gonna need a second after that one. That was a big hit there, but she stopped Grace for sure. But hopefully no injuries.
Hopefully we
I
can get
can't
the
tell if she's
chief.
laughing or crying.
Hopefully we can get the chief medical staff on that real fast. Her teammates are laughing at her.
Wow,
Hate to see it.
we need supportive teammates. We love to see
All right,
supportive
when we're back in
teammates.
action here, it looks like we have the chief of the medical staff,
Yeah,
extensive medical staff
It looks like
here.
it's all good spirits over there.
That's right.
Sate gonna make a move. Gonna
Dime.
find a
Jasmine Dangerfield living dangerously.
Dangerfield. Got some nice last names here. As the G-men are gonna break this press. Gonna do a pretty good job of it. Tasker's just gonna take it herself. find Fresh up top. Now they're going to set up.
Got Abby Seiler back in the game. Gets it over to Tasker. And
Seiler
Midi
gonna shoot
for
it.
the Fresh, unable to save that one though. Fresh doing a good job getting back, slams the ball down, looking a little mad over there. See Coach Bart's in there. Got all the administration. Mr. Lysak away from the other three, but I'm sure he'd be inclined to join them shortly here.
Charge. Whatever happened, it looked like a travel over here.
I mean, offensive foul by the Tigers gonna go the way of the G-men.
Looked like she might have caught it, hopped, and then shot. Which is not legal, but they're going to call whatever is called there.
Either way, it's a turnover.
Tasker going to be diving on the ground.
Yeah, G-men's having a really difficult time of breaking this press here.
Fresh going.
Sometimes words just escape the mind.
Ooh, Lady Tiger ball. Here we go.
Got some of the
defense.
8th grade players
Here
in
we go.
here checking Facebook before their game.
3 ball is good for Sate. They've really laid it on here from deep. I don't know how many points are from deep, but I'm sure it's a majority of them.
I think they have 4.
4 threes?
Something like that, yeah.
That sounds about right. Yeah, Seiler going to travel there. Seiler new this year to basketball, so not totally at fault there. Still learning the game. But always more bodies for any sports, really.
Even,
are always wanted.
Even LeBron James, who's like 40, is still learning the game, you know?
True that. Seiler's going to make up for it by playing some good defense here. And that shot won't go at the end of halftime. It'll be 26 at the beginning of halftime. 26-12. Lady Tigers are up. We'll be back
We'll be back.
after half.
Good G-men.
Hey, Shooter Paul, what's going on?
Just washing the boss's bike here.
Sweet bike. Does he ever let you ride that thing?
I can ride it.
Bet you can't jump that van over there. Come on, Shooter, you got this.
Charles Auto Family in Garrettsville. Get your best deal from the nicest people in the business.
At Charles Auto Family in Garrettsville, we'll do just about anything to make your car buying experience perfect. And that includes getting you the absolute best deal. We have a big selection of new and used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Plus, Charles has one of the best and most affordable service departments in the area. Just come in, pick out your favorite vehicle, and drive home. Or we'll be happy to deliver it. Charles Auto Family. Get your best deal from the nicest people in the business.
Shout out Mr. Cole. Mr. Cole just looks pimping out over there. Doing his job as photographer. We love Mr. Cole. He does a lot for us.
Who scored the bucket? Anybody know?
No. Crowd filling up here. Big turnout already. Would imagine even more on their way.
Looks like we got someone down there with a Southeast jacket on, so fans coming from far and wide to enjoy this evening of Lady G-Men basketball.
Yeah, Garfield Lady G-Men 11-6, pretty good record. 8-3 in the league, even better. Almost got away with a walk there. And Newton Falls is going to be 0-10 in the league tonight for varsity girls.
That's a very, very tough league they're in.
Most definitely.
You know, champions, quality team. Brookfield quality. I think Brookfield, Lady G-Men got lucky the last time they played them. They won by 4, I think, a couple weeks ago. I know it was after Christmas here at the Fieldhouse, a game that the only game we haven't covered, I think, which is kind of ironic. But so yeah, Brookfield's a class team, Garfield, of course, a class team, Liberty a class team, La Brea a class team. It's a very difficult conference. So 0-10 in a difficult conference like this isn't something to scoff at. So Lady G-Men are still going to have to bring their A game because they know that any slip up they have and any team they play on any given night will beat them. But I'm sure on senior night they're going to be locked in, want to put on a show for the home crowd.
Bless you.
So Lily Sate got up to 14 on the game. I don't know how accurate those stats are, but I know she's, in fact, I know for sure she's in double figures at least. I mean, Kyla Grace with a midi, likes those middies. Rebound of the Tigers.
Yep. Looks like Cam's going to be checking out here for a moment. Going to be getting some things settled in as it'll be Sate heading to the line. Is that, yeah, Sate heading to the line now for 2 shots. Already the G-Men have 2 fouls here in the 3rd quarter.
Secret handshake, always a good thing to have.
Always.
How is it going to go to lay the way of the Lady G-Men?
Gonna take this half easy and get ready for the varsity Lady G-Men game. But of course that doesn't mean we're not gonna be into the JV game here, as Fresh will handle the ball up top. Now May, good passing here by the G-Men. Grace, nice jab step. She's gonna get it to Tasker, who's gonna fire it into the hands of Lady Tiger.
Yeah, I think this a little bit of a lull here calls for
Open 3 ball.
calls for a nice bottle of Boylan Bottling Company root beer.
Yes,
Please sponsor us.
we are thirsty for a sponsorship.
That's good. That's a good
There
one.
you go, there
That's
you
good.
go.
Just
Always
like
supporting
the
the root beer.
thirsty for the delicious drink of sassafras root.
Oh, yes. Mayo think about the 3, but he'll get it to Brailer, who will be double teamed, and they're going to bring the pressure. Brailer's going to struggle with it, and it'll stay here, though. The ref called something. And we'll have 3 Lady Tigers subbing in here. Fresh gonna need to get it in. She's gonna fire it up to Tasker, but it'll already be too late.
Quick 5 seconds there.
Yeah. And
So
now,
looks like all the crowd's on their phone. Hate to see it. Need to get that G-Men flag and run the length of the home sideline here. Get them into it.
Gonna run a little play here. Corner action. It's gonna be a 3-ball. That one's gonna be short. Lady Tigers haven't found it here in the second half. Been 0 for 2 from beyond the arc so far after their brigade. I don't even know if that's correct. Barrage. Ah! Wake up! We are woken. Awoken. And here's Grace now going to be doing some ball handling. And just a little bit of a miscommunication there by the G-men. And now to be Lady Tiger ball. They're going to get things moving a little bit. That was Murphy, number 12, pushing the pace there. Good movement here by the Lady Tigers on offense. And they're just going to throw the ball around a little bit. Obviously have a good lead. Always want to score more points, but just about using clock wisely now. Not making too many mistakes. Going to get fouled there. Who will that be heading the line?
Jasmine living dangerously field. So Gabby Seiler is going to replace her cousin Colby Fresh here for the Lady G-men. Wonder if they made any of them cinnamon sugar pretzels tonight.
I'm hoping so.
Really go for one of them right now and a nice root beer. We'll be back. Chag Fieldhouse is the place. Lady G-men JV basketball is the game. G-men with a 20-point deficit, but no river is too wide to cross. No mountain is too high to climb.
Ain't no valley low. Ain't no mountain high. Ain't no valley low. Ain't no river wide enough, baby.
Keep me from getting to you.
There you go.
Nice dime there by
Men of the culture.
Zoe May. I'm more of a dollar guy, but I guess Zoe May likes dimes. Good old 1-1-3 zone here. Trying to trap that pass.
Seiler, these Lady Tiger hands have been very active tonight. Able to pick this G-men offense apart so far. Haven't really scored much since a while.
Since the first quarter, right?
I think there was a bucket in the second.
All right.
But yeah, only one in the second. So, from what I have.
Lady G-men are going to need to get things going here.
I need to get things going. I need some coffee or some Boylan Bottle Company. Boylan Bottle Company root beer. May, she's going to have herself a look. But that'll be good defense inside.
Kyla
Now
Grace admitting.
Yeah. Off for Grace. See the Lady Tiger coach applauding the effort. And I wonder what this JV Lady Tiger squad's record is, because they seem like a solid team throughout so far. Good shooting, solid defense. But we normally don't keep records for JV.
Yeah, you'd have to talk to their chief of stats over there in Newton Falls and inquire about that one. I would assume it'd be pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
I remember Crestview was tough. I don't think LeBray has JV. Well, I know Champion doesn't have JV. So Liberty was tough.
May up and under almost gets the end bucket.
I don't know about I don't know. I bet pretty good though. Pretty good.
Something like that. May will be heading to the line now for 2. She's had herself a cool. Never mind. They're going to call it on the floor. Surprisingly enough.
One's actually going to go the way of the Tigers here.
Yeah, wow. Interesting turn of events there. But May has had herself a quiet night so far, not something we're used to seeing. We like to compare her to LeBron.
Yeah, one game, Lady G-Man had 14 and Zoe May had 14.
Yeah. She does it all. But tonight she's been quiet, as that's nothing but net. Beautiful jumper there.
Gonna be Logan Elliott.
And sometimes sounds are more than enough. It'll be Tiger ball. What happened?
I don't know.
Something happened. But here we go, Tiger ball. 51 seconds left in the third. They're going to have another open look in the corner. Not afraid to fire it. That one will be way over, though. It'll fall into the hands of May. She'll be controlling it now. May going to cut across half court. And now May, she's going to have herself a pull-up J, in and out. May just can't find it tonight so far. Still got a whole fourth quarter to play. And these Lady G-Men not really used to playing full games. They've had a lot of single half games, 2 quarters. Unless you want to look at it as 1 quarter is 1 half and the second is another. But not many full games that they've played this year. So it's kind of difficult to gauge and get used to playing a full game, I can imagine.
Lady G-Man trying to D up here and not let the Tiger lead extend too much.
A little bit of a miscommunication on defense, but they got it sorted out. Seiler going to be on the ball here. It's going to be a feed into number 23. Looks like we don't have her written down yet. Oh, that's Downing. But Tasker's going to break it up, but it'll
We
stay
have
Lady
her
Tiger
name
ball.
written Downing. Looks like we got a celebrity pulling up to the booth here. A couple people you may know, so we'll be back after I discuss matters with them.
At Charles Auto Family in Garrettsville, we'll do just about anything to make your car buying experience perfect. And that includes getting you the absolute best deal. We have a big selection of new and used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Plus, Charles has one of the best and most affordable service departments in the area. Just come in, pick out your favorite vehicle, and drive home. Or we'll be happy to deliver it. Charles Auto Family. Get your best deal from the nicest people in the business.
Back here from the break. Cam will be joining us shortly. It'll be Lady Tigers ball, hold a solid 26-point lead, looking to extend it, and she will. Wow. Looks like the papers got a little bit jumbled here, but that'll be, oh, Elliott, yeah, there you go. Elliott extending that lead, gonna put him up in the 41 range, so a high-scoring game for the Tigers. And she'll hit that one. And she's hit plenty tonight. We kind of stopped keeping track of individual scores, but she's had a few of those good buckets tonight. Tasker is going to find Genovese, and Genovese will have it poked away. And we're going to have 6.5 left here in the fourth quarter. Next.
Back, everybody. Of course, I don't think thought I'd be gone for long. Had to discuss matters with my grandpa. Shout out, Grandpa.
Shout out, Grandpa. Genevieve's gonna miss a layup underneath, but get her own board and try to get big. And it'll stay G-Men ball, so her hustle pays off. And we just have crowds filing in now. Everyone's staying away from the student section. You wonder if that'll be something that's going to happen soon.
I'm expecting a big flood of 60 of the students just to, right before the game starts, just flood the
That's what I
flood the
was
section.
expecting too.
It's almost like everyone that has come into the game knows that those seats are reserved.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I hope we can get them filled up. This Tasker will fire one will be just long.
We got a few students over there, but I think they'd be inclined to move once the play has begun. Lily Sate going in.
Few students.
Air ball there on the floater. Then Genovese is going to get fouled.
So almost a 30-point lead now for this Lady Tiger team, and it looks like Eric Geddes is going to be the first one to join our student section over there.
Maybe my prediction is incorrect, but
I'm expecting 59 students.
only time will tell.
We see some JV players, Preston Gideon and Nick Edick here in the front row. Maybe they'll be inclined to head on over, as well as Vincent Jukic over there and a few other students. So hopefully we get that going. Always good to have a student section, all the students in one place. Tasker the rebound and the putback. That one just long again.
Yeah, I think the funny thing about the irony of senior night, the irony of senior night is that you get a lot of fans that you haven't seen at a game before just come out for senior night because, hey, guess if they have other commitments on those days, or senior night's probably the most important night for these 4 seniors. And make sure to stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up here in 5, not real minutes, but 5 game minutes. It'll be coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to actually have announcements this time that I can read instead of like the boys where it was just announcements from the PA. So, yeah, stay tuned for that.
We're going to have some middle school Lady G-men filing in here. Maybe they could add to the student section. But it's looking like not right now. No scoring in the last couple minutes. That one's going to be over, and as I say that, that'll be a putback there, and they'll just keep extending this lead. That'll be over a 30-point lead now, 31 points for the Lady Tigers here tonight. They've scored 43 as Tasker's going to get a body on her up top and then throw it just out of reach of Brailer. And these Lady G-men are just going to try to finish the game out strong. It would have to be a pretty wild 4 minutes to have a comeback here. But you never know. May's going to be done for JV for the night. Obviously, we haven't seen her in the fourth quarter, but that means she's going to be getting some quality varsity minutes tonight. Well, you would imagine. Some varsity sit time, of course. and that one's going to be out. Haven't seen many turnovers tonight by the Lady Tigers. They've been good at keeping the ball, especially in the second half. And I think that might be one of the game changers. Obviously, their success from behind the arc and not prone to turnovers from what we've seen. Good back cut by Brailer, who's going to find Genovese, who's going to take a power dribble and try to go up with it, and she'll get fouled. She'll be heading to the line now. Lady Tigers just going to chew some clock, you would imagine. But there's going to be a travel. Gary Stefko is going to join Eric Geddes over here in the
Did you
student
say
section.
scary?
Gary Stefko. Scary Gary. Over there in the student section. Going to be getting the rosters filled out for the varsity game here tonight.
That's right.
Lady Tigers going to get the ball back again. 30-point lead here. Going to be a nice pass inside. That one just long though. Fresh is going to handle the rebound. Should be heading up the court now. Over to Genovese outside the arc. Genovese is going to get tied up, and she's going to dive on it, and that'll be a jump ball. We see a few more students filing in. Hopefully going to join the student section, but it's not looking like it. And yep, this game is just about over. 2.5 minutes left to go here. Lady Tigers probably just going to use some more clock as Siler's playing on-ball defense here. And Lady G-Men just going to finish out this game strong. Little mid-range shot there. And
Little midi.
little midi. Getting the rosters settled in here for the next game.
Got some students on the move. Maybe they're going to go over to our predicted spot. We'll have to see here. Looks like the varsity Lady G-Men. Oh, they're not. They're deciding on a more centralized location here. So varsity Lady G-Men. Of course, you see the non-seniors in the yellow, or I should say the gold shirts. And the seniors are going to be wearing those black warm-up shirts that designate senior.
So the G-men able to score another point, but so will the Lady Tigers. It looks while I had my head down. And a minute left to go, just over 60 seconds. Gray's gonna step into one. Good hustle there by Genovese, but it'll be a foul. And Fresh will slam the ball out of frustration. It seems.
Oh, there's a legend. Got a JB in
John
the
Bennett.
house. Mr. Bennett, John Bennett, long time Garfield coach. But he decided to hang it up after many years of service to our community. Long-time middle school teacher too. Just a great person. I guess his name's the GOAT, Mr. Bennett. Cross country, very successful cross country and track coach. Got a couple cross country championships over there. Many boys track championships under his tenure. And yeah, I think that's his probably his wife over there. And I think he decided he'd like to visit his daughter more often, so he decided to hang up the boots after many years of service. But now I see him time to time at the JAG, helping out, doing a little substitute teacher action, because I don't think he can stay away from the action for too long, so got to be there on the front lines. So another turnover here for the G-men. I think that's been the story of the night here, is just their turnovers. And the Tigers are going to go down the other end, shoot a shot, miss it, then get the rebound, and then miss that one, and then a tie-up. So I don't think they are too
They don't care about the score.
too determined about clock management here. They're just going to keep.
They want their points and they want them now.
Yeah, I guess.
But hey, it's worked for them so far tonight. 32-point victory, I would assume, unless they score again. But Lady Tigers came in here and took care of business against the JV. But a hard-fought game by both sides, and it'll be on to the varsity game. So make sure you come and check back in a few minutes here. Get some varsity action, senior night. And if you are interested in watching that, it'll be here. And we'll be back for broadcasting in a little while.
So everybody, we're gonna have senior night festivities here. JV players lining up the court for their seniors, and I'll get their announcements coming up here. Mr. Cole is gonna go courtside and get some photographs of the action here. There's gonna be many tears here for the girls. Great class it has been. A 1,000-point score, two players playing at the next level. Just great athletes, great people that have been a couple of them playing since their freshman year on the varsity squad. So they look like they're ready. Hopefully we can get the announcements going here shortly. All right, everybody. So turned off the crowd noise here. Our first senior is going to be number 3, Sydney Seaman. And Sydney's the daughter of Doug and Jessica, and of course her twin sister, Sarah. And she has played basketball for 9 years and is a Lady G-Men varsity letter winner for the last 3 years in the at the position of guard. Sydney is also a 4-year letter winner in softball and 1-year letter winner in soccer, as well as a member of the National Honor Society. So Sydney also enjoys going shopping, getting coffee, and working with animals. After high school, she plans to attend Malone University to major in zoology while continuing her softball career. Yes, and then Sydney's favorite memories are all the pre- and post-game singing sessions and acting crazy with Sarah and Jenna. And her mom, dad, and grandparents are her biggest fans and always there to support her. And she would like to thank boy coach, Coach Gilbert, for all he does for everyone on the team, so much of which goes unnoticed. And she says, thank you so much for your commitment. As much as we fight, you still push me to my best. So a little sappy there from her. But Taylor and she would also like to thank Taylor and Andy for always cheering her on and giving her a shoulder to lean on when she needs it most. And also to Maddie for always giving her a good laugh and making me better on the court and the field is what she says. She's so grateful for each of them. Her advice is to always ride the bus, go to practice, sing that song, dance to the music, cheer as loud as you can, have confidence in taking every moment you will want every day back when it is almost over. Good luck, Sydney. And here we see some crying from a non-senior, but here is the top dog, I would say, of this class is going to be Jenna Smith. She's the daughter of Lynn and Bob and sister to Hannah, and grandmother Louise is joining her as well. She has played basketball for 10 years and is a Lady G-Men 4-year varsity letter winner at the center position. During her career, she was chosen first team All-League each year, as well as named All-Ohio Honorable Mention 2 times and All-District 3 times. She has also scored over 1,000 points in her impressive career, a number which is still rising, of course. She's also a 4-year letter winner in volleyball and 2-year letter winner in track, and a member of the National Honor Society. Jen enjoys listening to music, playing AAU, and hanging out with her friends. After high school, she plans to continue her basketball career at Marietta College while studying to be a physician's assistant with a minor in psychology. Jenna's favorite memories are going to Louisville for basketball camp and jamming out with Sarah and Sid before the games. Her biggest fans are her mom, dad, sister Hannah, and best friend Caitlin. She'd like to give a special thanks to boy coach for everything he does for her and the team. He always knows how to push them to their full potential. Taylor and Andy for their continuous emotional support and always being there for her when she needs someone to rant or talk to. And Maddie for all the laughs and being a person who's always positive and driven. To her middle school coaches Jackie and Joe for always pushing her and believing in her. She wouldn't be the player she is today without all the support that she has received. Her advice is to do as much as you can with the amount of time you're given. It goes by in the blink of an eye, so take in every moment and cherish it. Good luck, Jenna. And here we have Caitlin Lutz, number 12, the daughter of Matt and Michelle, and her brother is Tyler. She's played basketball for 7 years and is a 4-year letter winner for the Lady G-Men at the position of guard. Caitlin has also received honorable mention for the conference for the last 2 years, as well as receiving the All-Glue player recognition this year. She's also been a 4-year letter winner in soccer and 2-year letter winner in track, as well as a member of the National Honor Society. She enjoys baking and skiing. After high school, she plans to major in biology at John Carroll University while continuing to play soccer. Caitlin's favorite memory was playing football or volleyball on the court before the games. She is so grateful for her biggest fan, Zoe Turner. She'd like to give a special thanks to her coaches, boy coach for dealing with her for 8 seasons, Andy for being Mr. Tough Guy on the bench, Taylor for always keeping her in check, and Maddie for making her laugh, and Jackie, Joe, and Mama Tabor for all the guidance in her rough middle school years. Her advice is to make every second count and not to forget rebounders rebound, and of course, shooters shoot. Good luck, Caitlin. And our last, but certainly definitely not least, senior of the night is going to be Sarah Seaman, number 20, also known as Turbo. Sarah is the daughter of Doug and Jessica and twin to Sydney. She has played basketball for 10 years and is a four-year Lady G-Men varsity letter winner in the point guard position. During her career, she was chosen 3 times for All-League as well as 3 times for All-District. Sarah is also the current all-time leader in three-point shots at Garfield. Sarah is also a 2-year letter winner in golf as well as a member of the National Honor Society. Sarah enjoys going shopping for shoes, watching basketball, and building Legos. After high school, she plans to attend Fredonia State to study sports management while continuing her basketball career. Sarah's favorite memories are beating Southeast by 32 points and winning districts last year. Her biggest fan is her twin sister, Sydney, who is always there to support her. She would like to thank Boy Coach for being the best coach a kid could ask for, Taylor and Andy for always pushing her to play at her highest level. The hot seat will be something she will always remember. Maddie for always hyping her up and giving her shooting tips. And Joe and Jackie for getting her started in middle school. She says, love you guys. Her advice is to not take anything for granted and appreciate the great basketball program you are able to be a part of. Also, always try to be the hardest worker each day. It will pay off. Good luck, Sarah. Good luck, Sydney. Good luck, Caitlin. Of course, good luck, Jenna. To all these seniors, very emotional night here for them, the 4. We're going to have warm-ups coming up underway, going to be starting soon here. Can't talk as Mr. Cole's got to get his picture, of course. But a lot of crying here, as I'm sure there always is. Of course, I'm not trying to be too emotional. I could be, but Newton Falls looks ready to take the court here. I think they're going to get some final pictures and whatnot after this illustrious career by all the seniors here. So make sure to check back in about 15 to 20 minutes for the start of this varsity game. A good contest it should be, as Coach Gilbert is ready to get things going on, get things underway. Me and Aaron are going to have the coverage. So yeah, senior night here at Garfield. Thank you to all the seniors, all the parents, all the family members, everyone here at Jag Nation for carrying these girls through a great career that they've had. So thank you, everybody. Of course, the night is just still young, old cliche, but game going to get started here. And check back in with us in about 15 minutes, and we'll be back. All right, sorry for the delay, everybody. Looks like we're going to have Chloe Butler along with Natalie Albert, Gigi Morgan, and number 33 is going to be Shelby Fowler for the Lady Tigers. Beautiful national anthem, gives me chills every time. Usual starting 5 tonight for Lady G-Men. Lone Junior in the starting lineup, Madeline Shirky. Saw a lot of tears from her pregame, but I think she's locked it in now. Of course, the 4 seniors going to have Sarah Seaman, the 3-point sniper, one of the best players and one of the best post players, especially in the area, and Jenna Smith. We're going to have Sydney Seaman, Malone University commit for softball, and Caitlin Lutz, who I just recently learned is going to be playing soccer at John Carroll. And of course, did I say Sarah Seaman? How could I forget her? So here we go. Should be a good game. JV not able to come on top for the G-men, but I just found out the 8th grade girls are up 14-4 on the Lady Tigers over there in the JAG Gymnasium. Needs to be renovated to be on par with the JAG Fieldhouse. So Aaron, what do you expect to see from the Lady G-men tonight?
I talked to Coach Gilbert pregame, and he said a huge stress for them was closing out beyond the arc. Obviously, we saw it fall down through the JV. We saw them shooting lights out from 3, and Coach Gilbert said if they don't defend that well, then it's going to be a very close game. So for them, I'm looking for good defensive presence. We obviously see Shirky and Lutz, along with the rest of the G-men, playing great defense, but I'm just expecting good on-ball defense and definitely from beyond the arc tonight. And for the Tigers, I would imagine they just keep doing their thing and trying to shoot from beyond. So that's honestly what I'm looking for tonight. I'm just excited to see some good basketball.
Yeah, just like Caitlin Lutz's quote said, rebounders rebound, shooters shoot, and winners win. So here we go. Jenna Smith easily going to win the tip. And I think the Lady G-men are not going to take this game lightly. They know they need to get back in the win column. Will continue their success. They had that big win over Champion on Saturday. They know that any opponent can beat them on any given night. They still need to bring their A game. And we'll hope to see that tonight. And a turnover right off the rip here. So just like I said, they need to be locked in for all 4 quarters of this game.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm sure the 0-10 record doesn't always show the hardship and fight this team has. I mean, like we talked about, it's a tough league, tough new opponents. As a great dime to Shirky and a great dime to Smith.
Yeah, so I like my my money in the form of bills, but the Lady G-men like dimes.
Yeah, so it'll be good passing there to get that possession going for the G-men, and that'll lead to a Jenna Smith and 1 bucket. So she'll be heading to the line. She's got that unique stance there at the line, but it'll work for her, and that'll drop. She's got 3, the only 3 on the board, and the G-men are going to get after it early in this press as the Tigers are going to put in their press break, which it seems they will easily do. Morgan going to be called for the travel before that one rolls in.
Yeah, almost Gigi Morgan almost able to get that circus shot to go, but a travel beforehand.
Yeah, so normally we don't see starters on varsity play JV at all, but obviously a little bit different tonight. And there's another Shirky to Smith connection there. Smith has 5 already, both assisted by Shirky. So those bigs connection down there.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen Jenna Smith score 30 at all this year, maybe in an away game. But I know the Lady G-men have been playing their best basketball here at JAG Fieldhouse, just as Sarah Seaman steps into that one. Can't get it to go, though. And Smith normally scores in the high teens or 20s. I don't know if we've seen her score 30, but that could be a game. Make sure to pay attention to the stats tonight, that she just absolutely goes off on senior night. She's led her Lady G-men game high, of course team high 15 on Saturday against Champion in that hard-nosed victory here at the Fieldhouse.
Yeah, Smith, normally the leading scorer, just able to use her height and skill down there. Normally a post scorer. With the combination of her and Sarah Seaman, they really put a lot of points on the board for these G-men. And that's going to be a nice dime by Sydney Seaman inside. Now Sarah Siemens going to take a nice floater, but that'll roll over the rim and out. But Smith is going to get huge. Another one. 3 rebounds in a row, and she's finally going to be fouled.
Smith getting absolutely huge down there, getting big time and again, putting in the work. But you see she has a pretty good, definitely a height advantage over any player. Even Shirky, the second tallest player for the G-Men, has a height advantage over everybody on the Tigers. So that'll be something to look out for tonight.
Yeah, most definitely. And Jenna Smith is going to get hers no matter what. We saw her get 3 offensive boards there, and it ended up in a trip to the free throw line. So she hits the first one. She's up to 6 now. Only 6 in the game. She'll be looking for 7, which she will have. So 7 here alone in the first 2 minutes, within the first minute and a half even. But something sad about senior night, as we look at these starting 5, we see 4 of the 5 starters are seniors, which means these Lady G-Men are going to be losing a lot, but that seems how it normally is for any sport, as that's going to be a 3-ball, and that's what Coach Gilbert talked about as that's number 2 who we got for the 3-ball, Cam.
It's going to be Chloe Butler.
Yeah, so Butler from deep. Gilbert said they needed to close out and make sure they limit the 3-ball, and right there, Butler makes them pay. Cross-court pass to Sarah. Sarah has enough time. Seaman to Seaman connection, and she'll have her first 3 of the game.
And then Sydney doing the work in the steal, and Shirky can't hit. That's something, a shot that you rarely see Shirky miss. She's going to be a little frustrated with herself, but they're going to hop into this defense here. Extreme help. You see it looks like a zone, but it is a man-to-man defense for these Lady G-Men. You see the weak side help is in the paint to try to cut down a running shot, and that's going to sometimes end up in catch and shoot 3 balls for the other team. And again, like Aaron said, if you don't close out, then that can happen. And a good move there by Shelby Fowler for 2.
Yeah, she'll get in there and give Smith some of what she dishes out. So that'll get the Tigers rolling now with 5 points. It's going to be great ball movement here early on. Smith going to put a move on Fowler, going to find a cutting Lutz, and Lutz is going to put it up, and Lutz will have it.
Yeah, I think Lutz had 12 or something like that in the game against Champion. She's probably I would say their player of the game for the Lady G-Men on a squad that was full of turnovers all night for both teams. Really, Lady G-Men allowed a lot of jump balls in that game, if you didn't recall. But yeah, so Caitlin Lutz had a great game. All the Lady G-Men did really is they had a big win over their rival Champion. And you know, we talk about having to rebuild or whatever after this big big class of 2022 is graduated. But Coach Gilbert's probably not thinking about rebuilding. He's probably thinking about reloading. He's saying, hey, we got a few juniors here. We got 3 juniors and a couple of sophomores currently that are going to be upperclassmen next year that can be just as good as this crew. They're just going to have to put in the work over the offseason. Something that Coach Gilbert really is big on. So G-Men now up 9 halfway through the quarter. They're on pace for a big night offensively and a really big night defensively too. So we'll see how that is able to play out down the stretch. Aaron, what have you thought? You know, they have 14 points right now up 9. What have you thought of the G-Men defense so far?
I mean, they've been active. They've been ready. They came out here ready to go, and it's been good. A couple looks inside, going to make sure, help and defend, help and get back is what we're taught. But it's been good. I think if they keep doing what they're doing, only gave up the 3-ball once. But I'm sure for Coach Gilbert, that's once too many.
Right.
Times. But so yeah, just something to watch there, of course. But I think it's been good. As Fowler will put a nice spin move, and Smith will control the rebound. But yeah, defense has been just as great as the offense so far, as Smith will look to move all the way inside.
Wrap around pass to Shirky. Sarah Seaman with all the time in the world to drain that one. Something she's done almost 200 times in her illustrious career here at James A. Garfield. Coach from Newton Falls needs a timeout. G-Men up big. They're up 12 right now, holding the Tigers so far to 5 points. And we'll be back.
It looks like we're going to have a little bit of sandstorm playing here at the break, but Newton Falls coach probably wants a timeout. Doesn't want to let this G-Men offense get hot. Seems like it already has, but never too late to stop a run. So we'll see Nora Trenton now for the G-Men, and it looks like we're going to have some new faces for the Tigers as well. Number 32 will be checked in.
Yeah, that's going to be Ashley Harvey. We saw her in the JV game. And as Maggie Fogel is going to check in along with Nora Trent just checked in. And we're also going to have number 4. It's going to be Danielle Drake in for the Tigers.
Yeah, so here the G-Men are going to set up. They've got the looks they've wanted easily. Smith been able to control it big time. Fogel in as well. Fogel and Trent, as Lutz is going to find Trent, and Trent's just going to be short, but Lutz is going to get the rebound. She's doing it all, and she'll fire one to Fogel, who Fogel will find Seaman, and Seaman is on tonight. The seniors are having themselves a night. Seaman 11, Smith 7, 18 combined points, and then Lutz the other 2, so only seniors on the board tonight. And there's Gigi Morgan on the shot, but that one will be off. And the G-Men going to have a turnover, which we haven't seen too much tonight. But that's going to be one there. They're going to have to drop back on defense.
Yeah, don't look now, but the Lady G-Men on pace for an 80 burger. I think they really have, their offense hasn't clicked this much as much this year as it has in the past, but I think their defense has just been as good, if not better, this year, because they know they're not going to outscore everybody, so they're going to have to, they're not going to run and gun with All Ohio and 1,500 point in her career scorer Grace Mills running the floor all night. They don't have that player, so they know they're going to have to crack down defensively, and they have this year. That's what's happened tonight, as long with great, deep, absolute dime there to Jenna Smith by Sarah, just not able to hit. A rare miss in the low post by Smith.
Baseball pass to the corner, and she'll fire it. That's number 3.
Natalie Albert.
Natalie Albert there. That one's going to be off. So talking about that Newton Falls, or talking about those 3 balls, haven't really fell except for the one shot there on the wing earlier. But G-Men have done a good job pressuring it, at least enough for them not to get the shot off. But
Yeah,
that little fader by Seaman won't go that time. A little bit of a heat check, as she has 11 in the first alone. Smith with 7. We'll be back in the second. Little bit of shenanigans up here in the weight room.
That's right. Nothing too dangerous, though.
Leapfrog, maybe. But here we go. G-Men gonna nice bounce pass. Seaman to Seaman, but Seaman not gonna be able to save it. And it'll be Lady Tigers ball to the corner. Morgan will think about the 3. She'll take it baseline, and Sydney Seaman will be able to cut that one off and give it to her sister here to bring up the court. Yeah, so these seniors on pace for a huge night. You love to see it, seniors going off on senior night. Nothing better.
That's right. We saw it in the boys' game. Caden Spade drop a 39 piece against Ravenna. Got to 1,000 on his career
What a better night. What a good night to do it. Excuse
yeah,
me.
you
A
can't
tough
get much
lay
better of
there.
a night to do it than senior night for Spades. Let's see if the seniors from the girls squad can repeat that success here. I mean, they're up 13, dropped 20 in the first quarter already. So be trying to beat this Newton Falls press. It's all about finding the holes in the zone. We always talk about that. Nora Trent brings it down to the defense, something
Good pass.
that you're told never to do. And then Sarah just can't hit that one. Goes to Maggie Fogel. Nice little midi. That's her game right there, is those middies.
Most definitely.
Chalk up two.
Done. Yeah, Fogel definitely has made herself available for those mid-range shots, and she's shown that she's able to knock them down. And it's really worked. So now we have Morgan out on the wing with Fogel defending. Going to be able to get through that screen. And Butler inside. She has 5 points. That'll be a travel if she hits the deck. She has 5 out of the 7 for Newton Falls. So what do you think of the pace so far tonight?
I think it's been pretty up and down. I don't think the no disrespect to anybody from Newton Falls, I don't think the Tigers want to run with the G-men because they know who's going to win that battle 8 times out of 10. But trying to slow it down here, force the Lady G-men into shots like that. That's going to force misses. Looks like that's going to be a foul. I think Shirky thought she had a good trap going with Smith, but it'll be a foul on her.
Yeah, that's definitely a scary sight to see. Smith and Shirky trapping you. 2 great defenders, big defenders, right in your face.
That's right.
But that time it'll result in giving the Lady Tigers some space.
Yeah, so as far as recent success goes for this program, the girls basketball team has a few conference championships, 2016, 2018, and of course 2021. And then district championships in 2015, 2017, and 2021, all under Coach Gilbert's tenure. And of course, when they're not winning, they are second or third at least. I know they got district runner-up in 2020, and I'm sure they have gone district runner-up before. I know a few years ago they were, I think, second to Southeast. Seems like they're always second to Southeast if they're not winning. But the new league looks like Liberty's going to be conference champions this year, unless the Lady G-men can get some help. What are they in the league? 8-3. I think champions 7-2, because they were 7-1 the other day. So big league, the Mahoning Valley Athletic Conference. Here's Sydney Seaman. She's feeling it. There we go. So she shoots. She shoots a few threes a game. Hasn't been able to hit recently, but is able to hit that one on senior night. Can't get a better night to do it. But yeah, so these Lady G-men, they're gonna have they're geared up for a good run into the postseason. They got the 3 seed. I think Champion ended up in their district. I think Champion and Kirtland are the only really 2 teams they need to worry about in their district. Of course, every team that they play, especially after the first round, is going to be good. So no team to scoff at. But 3 seed in the district, big time stuff from the Lady G-men. So yeah, what do you think about the Tigers so far, Aaron?
I mean, you always want to say to your players, come into an opponent's gym and just be ready to play. And I don't know if they were fully ready tonight. Obviously, our seniors probably juiced up. Senior night, always a emotional but a fun game. And like you said, the fans, if there's any game to come to, if you're going to come to one a year, make it out to senior night. But I just think the G-men came out with some more energy. But the Tigers definitely have shown that they're able to score it. And I think if their shots can start falling, it could be a close game. But we'll just have to see as this game picks up. We've seen Fowler down low battling with Smith. She's been able to have a few tough buckets, as that'll be a backcourt violation. But definitely some flashes of good scoring. But I think if the G-men keep up their scoring, then it'll be a high-point, high-intensity matchup.
Yeah, so the Lady G-men are going to have to reload next year. But these, I think these Tigers are in the middle of a rebuild, because I know a few years ago they were really, really good. Because the year that 2018, I do not know why I remember this, but I do. I just remember that type of stuff. As a commentary, you have to if you want to have success. But the year the Lady G-men won the conference, 2018, Newton Falls, of course, was a non-conference opponent, but I remember they got smacked. Lady G-men got smacked. They were a good team that year, and they got smacked by Newton Falls, who was even better. So I think, and I know they've had good teams in years since then, so I think Tigers are in the middle of a rebuild. They have no seniors on their team, so they just have They have a few juniors and a multitude of sophomores, so I think next year is going to be one of their years that they can really do some damage in the league. I think Liberty has a few underclassmen and mostly seniors though. So I don't know about Brookfield, and I know Champion only has a few seniors, but Champion's always good no matter what. So
Yeah, definitely should be an interesting few years in this league. I mean, always changing, a lot more teams, a lot better teams. So it's exciting and it's new. It should be good. As Smith will pull up the rare mid-range, but that'll be Albert on the rebound, and that's a nice lay there by 22. We saw her in the JV game.
I have to pull my roster real quick. Smith, another miss from the low post, pretty rare.
Yeah, but she'll be heading to the line now for 2.
22 is
Or not.
Riley Lampman.
Riley Lampman, yeah, so we heard her name a lot in JV. She'll be playing varsity, so that's something you notice a lot, and Smith will take that one hard to the rack.
What's she up to tonight?
9 points now, 7 of those coming in the first. That's her first bucket here in the second quarter. But that's something you'll notice. The good JV players pulled up for varsity. Normally get some good minutes. Seaman into Smith, beautiful pass. Chalk another 2 up for Smith and put that on the assist sheet for Seaman.
Yeah, so I think Sydney spotted her twin Sarah, and Sarah said, hey, you stole that one from me, Jenna, but I don't think Jenna Smith cares. I don't think Coach Gilbert really cares. He just wants the bucket. Of course, we always talk Coach Gilbert over there. He looks still irritable. No shade on him, but that's just how he is. He's not satisfied, even if his team like last year's winning a conference and district championship in the same season. He's still not satisfied. He won't be satisfied until they're winning states. And even if they win states, I think he says, hey, let's get another next year, right? Like that's just his character. It's how you have to be as a coach, is always pessimistic. Give credit where credit is due, but always got to be looking on the downside of things and trying to make your team better. And it has worked. This team has won 7 of the last 8. Had that 6 or 7 game win streak. I think they started off the season like 2-5 or something like that. And they've really picked it up now, which has resulted in them getting the 3 seed in the district. So less than 2 minutes to play now. G-Men slowing down a lot here in the second quarter. They only have 9 in this quarter, but they're still up big, still up by 18. The Lady G-Men are.
Yeah, and you see there both Seaman's great passers, as Sarah Seaman will bury another one.
How many threes does she have on the game?
I believe that is her 4th 3 already.
All right, don't look now. The record's 7. I think, yeah, the record's 7. So if she gets 4 more in the second half, then it might be a record-breaking night.
Yeah, it seems like she's on pace for a record every night.
That's true.
So who knows? She's a very consistent scorer from way outside, as Smith will send that one back. No shot inside. Smith going to control the ball now. She'll show off her handles.
Putting on the moves, doing everything here for the Lady G-Men. Been trying to look back in the post. Caitlin lets that pass that the G-Men do in the warm-ups. And Fogel's going to get it, give a dribble, get it up to Smith. Smith getting smothered here.
Going to find Sarah Seaman, who's going to dish it to Smith. And Smith through contact. Bucket won't go, but she'll be heading to the line now. A little bit of a glitch here on our telecast, but looks like it worked itself out. And now we'll have Smith at the line. Smith off on the first one. She's normally a great free throw shooter. Lots of trips there. So second one is going to go. She won't miss 2. Smith up to 12, Seaman up to 14. So still all the points tonight have been scored by the seniors. So it's really something great you like to see, as Robert will step out.
Albert.
Got the Berts mixed up. Albert, Robert, excuse me.
Not to be confused with Bert, like Bert and Ernie from good old Sesame Street. What a duo they were. I think top 5 duos of all time.
I think they might be up there.
I don't know, maybe top 10. I'd say, you know, peanut butter and jelly's up there for sure. Milk and Oreos, you know.
Those seem very different.
Batman and Robin.
There you go. That seems about in the same ballpark.
But I don't know, you can make it a trio with peanut butter, jelly, and bread. I don't know if you have to include bread in there or not. I mean, I would, but what a half here for the Lady G-Men, all joking aside, up by 22, tripling up the 3 times as many points as the
Shooter Paul, you in there?
right now. So we'll be back after a good 10-minute halftime.
You the one they call Shooter Paul? I hear you got the best deals in the territory.
I reckon that's true.
Draw me up a deal I can't refuse. They said you were the best there is, but I had to try.
Charles Auto Family in Garrettsville. Get your best deal now from the nicest people in the business.
Shooter Paul, you in there? You the one they call Shooter Paul? I hear you got the best deals in the territory.
I reckon that's true.
Draw me up a deal I can't refuse. They said you were the best there is, but I had to try.
Charles Auto Family in Garrettsville. Get your best deal now from the nicest people in.
Welcome back here to this second half of play here in the Jag Fieldhouse. Cam is getting fueled up right now for the second half with his pretzel, and he'll be joining us soon. But for me, I'm gonna be flying solo for now. But here we go. It'll be Lady Tigers ball. Excuse me. As they get set up into an offense. Probably look to get some more points on the board here in the second half, obviously. But we just have to see what kind of adjustments they've made coming into the second half. And that is a 3-ball right off the rip, but it won't go. Now the G-men are going to have a chance to play some offense, which we really haven't seen them not score many times. And oh my goodness, Sarah Seaman from way downtown. She's got 17, her 5th of the game, 5th 3 of the game. So Sarah Seaman contributing 17 alone, almost doubling, almost half of the G-men's score here. As Seaman to a cutting Smith, it just looks too easy. Smith is going to be up to 14 now, as it looks like we're going to have Cam joining us here in a minute. But just a cool 14 for Smith. Seaman really feeling herself tonight as we have some video problems going on, and it looks like it froze. But it's really glitching out here. But there's Albert underneath. She'll get herself a bucket as Cam will join us here.
I'm here.
Here we go. Both
the
of us are
moment
back.
you've all been waiting for.
Live in action. And I don't know if you saw it, but Sarah Seaman, pulled up from about right there.
Really?
Yeah, about 5 foot behind the line, and it was she splashed it.
It's up to 5 now.
Yeah, her
Get the
fifth on the
3-point counter. More importantly, Lady G-men up 25. Madeline Cherky playing a little bit of strong safety there. It's like Coach Bart said, oh, here we go again. Commentator's curse.
And we're having some technical difficulties. Can't seem to find Mr. Cole, but Cam's going to go find him. Or Cam's going to fix the camera by hitting it. Our nice new 4K camera. Cam's going to beat it up a little bit. Not seeming to work. I'll call out the play-by-play here for a minute until we get this fixed. Smith going to put a spin move down low, but she'll be called for a travel. It'll be Lady Tigers on the inbound here. It'll be Albert, number 3, on the inbound, inbounding to number 2. Butler, who's had 5 of the only 13 points scored by the Tigers. And so it'll be Butler controlling the ball. She's going to get all the way inside and kick it out to the corner to Morgan. Albert up on the wing. Back over to Butler on the right wing here near us. Still trying to get this sorted out, hopefully, as Lutz will get her hands in there and steal it off of Albert. And it'll be a fired pass, supposed to be up to Sydney Seaman in the G-men's paint, but it'll be picked off by Albert. And now it'll be Butler controlling the ball. Back up to Albert up top. Over to the corner. Gonna look inside, but good hands by Sydney Seaman. She'll have it. She'll be dribbling up just past half court now. Give it to her sister, Sarah Seaman. Shirky will be outside. Jenna Smith gonna try to get big. Gonna find Sarah Seaman straight on. It'll be just right for her. Big rebound by Caitlin Lutz, and she'll get one to drop, so she'll have a putback bucket there. Lutz is going to have 4 points on the game. Albert's going to be bringing up the ball just past half court.
Playing basketball in the dark here at Jag Fieldhouse.
Yeah. Butler controlling the ball. Lutz all over her, the glue of the team, sticking right onto Butler, and it looks like we might be back a little bit.
It's a good pun there.
Yeah, it was. Appreciate that.
I don't know if intended. I'm sure it wasn't.
Of course not. It's going to be
off the hands of Shirky, and she's diving, saves it to a Tiger.
Fowler.
Fowler trying not to foul her.
That was a good punt.
Of course intended.
And that time, Lutz. Great passing by the G-men. They just can't be stopped right now on offense. Smith to another one, and I would like to see how many assists in total.
Yeah, I wish I would have started keeping track of them, because I bet Sarah has like 6, and I bet the whole team has like 20.
Yeah, it's going
Maybe
great.
not 20, but a lot.
We'll be back here after the break. Got our camera fixed, so that's always great. So we have our technical difficulties sorted out, maybe not. Hopefully it's just our new camera working out the knots as we see Mr. Fetzko down there.
Sorry, everybody, had to catch up with an old friend.
And the camera's still bugging a little bit. Catch up with an old friend. Here we're going to have the Tigers controlling it up top. Going to get some fired passes here.
Danielle Drake.
From deep. Won't go for it, short. Lutz controls the ball now. Lutz inside. Good hands there by Drake. It'll be a 2-on-1 now. Going to fire it across, but now the G-men are going to come back with numbers. Albert all the way in. She'll have herself an open lane. She'll have herself an open bucket, and she'll drop it.
Yeah, so points really few and far between tonight for the Tigers. Only have 15 on the game. G-Men commanding 27-point lead at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. Fogel, that's her shot. And yeah, she'll splash that right through. Fogel's got 4 on the night. And this G-Men offense really has yet to be stopped consistently. Almost taking a 30-point game. It's kind of taking shape as the JV game did, but in the opposite way.
That's right.
So it looks like we're going to have May and Seaman waiting to check in now. From the corner, that one's going to be off. They're definitely not afraid to shoot the 3 ball, so I could see what Coach Gilbert was saying. But they haven't really found their stroke tonight, as that's going to be Lutz outside in the arc. We don't see her take the 3 much, or really at all. She'll dish it into Trent, who will give it right back out to Seaman. And Seaman will take the mid-range jumper. That one will be just long. That's a tough shot. And Smith's going to be fouled and head to the line for hopefully 2 more. So Jenna Smith has 16, more than the Newton Falls team, and Seaman has 17, more than the Newton Falls team. So 2 G-men outscoring the Newton Falls Lady Tigers here tonight, and add 1 for Smith, so that's 17. She'll have 1 more. We have 3 new faces in here. We have Butler number 2, looks like it's Morgan, and number 25, Dangerfield.
Yeah, Jasmine Dangerfield, saw her in the JV game a bit. Then here we have Zoe May checking in along with Madeline Shirkey, so going a little bit young. Got 4 underclassmen and a senior in the game tonight. I don't think this is going to be the final. I would think Coach Gilbert wants more of a standing ovation when his seniors leave the floor. As I don't know. Wait, they don't have a. No, they can have a 5 with no seniors.
Just barely.
Yeah. I think if they get a Callie Tasker in there, maybe a few minutes towards the end of the game.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Coach Gilbert's gonna want to run it up a little bit more.
Of course,
why
on
not?
senior night. And yet, other than Fogel, no seniors have scored. Fogel has 4. But the rest of the 42, or the rest of the 46, 42 has came from seniors tonight for the Lady G-Men. Scoring kind of balanced for the Lady Tigers, not that there's been much of it. But 4 for Fowler, 4 for Albert, and 5 for Butler. And that about sums that up. Looks like we have a missing 2 points somewhere.
Fantastic.
Oh, here we are. Down at the bottom, Riley Lampman. Okay.
Lampman.
Tigers going to work it around the horn a little bit here. Shirkey, that on-ball defense. I would say if there's a defensive player of the year for the Lady G-Men, it'd be her. Quick hands, active feet. Almost another 3 ball there from Harvey as Cam's practicing his bottle flips.
Still stuck in the summer of 2016. It was a good time.
Good
What a time to
summer.
be alive.
Most definitely.
I don't know if the Tigers are aware of the clock, and then that's going to be an air ball at the end of the quarter here. So I think Coach Gilbert's probably going to put the seniors back in for one final go around here, regular season home game here. I don't know if the Western Reserve game that was supposed to be played last Saturday is getting made up or not. We'll see. Well, this is senior night anyway, so we'll be back. G-Men up big. They're going to coast to victory here. We'll be back.
A little bit of Word Up by Cameo at the break. Classic.
Cameo making a cameo.
Yeah. So, yeah, you called it. The Lady G-Men seniors are all going to be in here besides Shirky, but that'll be the starting 5. And I'm sure after a little bit more scoring, they'll have a seat for the night after this huge performance by all of them tonight.
Yeah, we see Coach and Athletic Director Flager over there, Mr. Flager, getting ready to tweet out that the Lady G-Men have won. I know that's the thing he does is he has it typed out for Twitter and Jag Mobile, of course the Jag Mobile app, and he's ready to send it right when they win. So he's pretty fast in his spreading the word of victories for the G-Men.
Love to see it.
Yeah, this is a perfect opportunity to remind you all to buy a yearbook. 2022 yearbooks are on sale now at jagyearbook.org. Proceeds are going to directly benefit the Student Media Club here at GHS, so we can keep bringing you streaming coverage of every home game throughout the season. And Little Birdie told me that we might have baseball coverage, weather permitting, of course, in a few months here at Jag, and maybe softball coverage too. I figured if we can do, they're trying to get Jenna Smith a 3-pointer, but she says no thanks.
Yeah.
I don't know if Coach Gilbert looks pretty pressed over there, so I think if she pulls up from the volleyball line, he's gonna have a word. Yeah, but I'm sure we're gonna try to extend our coverage as much as possible. The spring, Jenna Smith's still thinking
she's looking
about
to shoot it. And she's
puts it on the
smiling all the
floor.
way to the bank. She'll throw it away.
So yeah, buy your book, jagyearbook.org. We can keep bringing you the morning show every morning, which I'm sure all of you at home are tuning into. I heard we have a big winter storm coming, so everybody stay safe out there if I forget to say that at the end. Thanks to all of you for tuning in tonight. Game not over yet. I'm all over but the shouting, I would say. Still got 6 minutes to play, but the G-Men are going to, of course, coast to a big victory here at the Jag Field House. So it's a good senior night. What are our leading scorers in the game so far, Aaron?
Yeah, so for the G-Men, we have Jenna Smith with 18, Sarah Seaman with 17, Lutz chipping in with 4, the Sydney Seaman sister with 3, Fogel with 4, and of course Sarah Seaman having nailed 5 threes tonight. Maybe get 2 more and tie that record, as Fowler will knock another one down, or I believe only 1 down or 2. I think that was 2. And Smith will get it up and under. So now she's the leading scorer in the game with 20. And it looks like for the Tigers, leading scorer is 6. And that will be Fowler after those 2 free throws. But Butler follows close behind with 5.
I heard someone from the crowd tell Sydney to stop fouling.
Struggling to get it in here. Albert in the corner. Gonna feed it inside to Fowler. Fowler's been the source of a couple buckets tonight. As well as Butler, who has the ball right now. Not anymore, but she did.
Bank is closed here in G-ville.
Blocking foul, so that'll be and 1 as we have Lutz down on the floor. She's gonna need a minute. Hopefully just needs a breath. But it looks like she's gonna be holding that right ankle. And you really hope that that's nothing serious. Caitlin Lutz, the glue of this Lady G-Men team. And it looks like we're going to have 4 subs here. You would imagine all the starters coming out. I mean, all of the seniors coming out. And Caitlin Lutz is okay. She's going to walk off the court. And you love to see it. It would be a real shame on senior night to have an injury. But it looks like she's going to be all right. And now she's going to come out. And it'll be all young people coming in now. Looks like we're going to have Tasker, May, Fogel, and Trent getting ready to check into the game. And the rest of the seniors are going to take a seat. And that'll be it for them for tonight. Great game. And yeah, going to have a ovation here as they head to the bench.
I don't think the crowd quite understands that that's probably their last time. I mean, it's their last time checking out of a game. I don't know if they really understand that. Not really much crowd talk here, but it looks like we got probably next year's starting 5 or something like it.
Yeah, so I heard you talking to Mr. Cole about the next girls' game.
Yeah, our next stream actually is going to be Friday. It's a boys' game. I was just inquired about that, so make sure to tune in. Newton Falls again, varsity. I think JV had a huge win over, a big win, but not by a big amount, on Saturday at Newton Falls. JV, and it's going to be a carry by Trent, drilled it a little bit too high, and varsity not able to get away with the wind. So we're going to hopefully change that for the varsity team on Friday when Newton Falls comes to town from Tigerland. And that's going to pretty much wrap up our streaming coverage for the year. I just got comfortable, and then boom, the season's over. That's how it goes, though. We'll be back again in no time, though. Of course, we're going to have postseason coverage. I know the Lady G-Men are going to have at least one home game for sure. The boys, depending on their tournament seeding, might be able to snatch a home game first round. We'll see, though. Of course, that's also depending on the Western Reserve game when that's able to get rescheduled. Maybe Saturday for the girls. I don't know. But Shirky a little frustrated there as
telling me
clock's
to
just
cut
going to
there.
wind down here with the G-Men up by.
So we saw Shirky, running up the ball as a point guard. I mean, we don't normally see that, but that might be a role that she'll have to take up next year as Fowler will put a move on Trent.
Yeah, Shirky been playing varsity since her freshman year. Had a bigger scoring role last year, but I think all the Lady G-Men did. But this year, their emphasis has really been defense, trying to grind out wins because they know they're not going to score 70 on people like they were able to last year.
Trent going to get that nice bucket there from the block. So that'll be Trent's first bucket of the game. She's got 2, and that'll put the G-Men at 50 points. Half a cent there for them. And definitely a high-scoring game here tonight. Lady G-Men able to put up 50. The Lady Tigers only putting up 21 so far. As Trent's going to hold down that rebound and again give it to Shirky to run up the court. Fired over to Fogel, and Fogel's open. She'll shoot it. That one off. We haven't seen her miss tonight other than that. But she's going to get active hands. And it looks like she might have took the ball to the face, and it'll be a referee timeout there as Morgan will be a little bit shaken up.
This looks like we got the second coming of Lionel Messi on the court here for the side of the officials. I always like a good skill.
For sure. Morgan.
Step back here.
So right after taking it to the face, Morgan's going to come back and hit a step back 3.
Her first points of the night. She airballed 2 threes earlier that were wide open, and then the one that's contested, she drains. So I don't know if any fans of Jack Nation remember J.R. Smith on the Cavs. He said, I don't like the open ones. I like the contested ones. That happened a lot. He would just drain in people's face. But now J.R. Smith is a freshman at North Carolina A&T College. And there's Madeline Shirky with a nice little midi.
Going to bury that long 2 ball.
J.R. Smith is now a college golfer, so funny how things turn out. I don't know if Gigi Morgan, that is Gigi Morgan, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Is considering a career in golf, but we never know.
Trent, good help defense there, helping recover.
So looks like, yeah, we have a glimpse of the future here currently, as we have a probable starting lineup next year for the Lady G-Men. Bank is closed still, and probably a starting or maybe not a starting lineup, but some players are going to get minutes a lot for Newton Falls next year.
May going to fire one. Wasn't able to find it during the JV game. Fogel will wait for the contest. And Shirky, her hustle will pay off, and it'll stay G-Men ball.
Shout out to my man Class of 2022 Vice President Timmy Summer in the house. Big-time wrestler, helped his team get a first place in Division III victory at the EOWL, Eastern Ohio Wrestling League tournament at Austintown Fitch this past weekend. Big stuff from Timmy. He's a great guy. If you want to know about investing in the stock market, you can ask him too. Yeah, just a great guy to be around. Gotta love Timmy, love people like him at JAG. And yeah, we got some kids enjoying the fun here tonight. A little bit of piggyback ride. Got a few of the students still sticking around to cheer on their team, even though it is all over but the shouting. G-Men gonna have a huge victory here tonight. And that's really been the story of the game. G-Men had their way, especially in the first quarter, and it didn't let up from there as the clock's gonna be winding down here. So yeah, they're going to try to carry that momentum, and I don't know when their next game is. I know they have to play Brookfield and Crestview again, and I think that's it that they have to play again in the league. They might have what's their record now? Going to be 12-6. So I think they might have 2 non-conference games. I know they have that game against Western Reserve, and I don't know about any other non-conference games or if that's their season. But if this is the last home game of the regular season, if we don't get the Western Reserve Academy game remade. Thank you all for tuning in this season. It has been can't tell you enough how much of a blast it has been. Gonna get a little emotional here. Gonna try to not make Aaron cry, but had a lot of good memories with the squad. I got one more year of this. Glad I started it when I did last year. Was able to get more time, of course, this year. Shout out to Mr. Cole Canna. I know he doesn't always need the appreciation, but you got to give credit where credit is due. He graduated from JAG a few years ago and has been working here for almost over 5 years now as a yearbook advisor. He just puts so much time in. He really does the yearbook all by himself. Again, remember to buy a yearbook at jagyearbook.org. He hosts us from the morning show, helps us set up the stream, and I just can't thank him enough. Thanks to Aaron, thanks to Hallie, thanks to Landon, of course, for making it such a great time. Big win for the Lady G-Men here on senior night. Of course, thanks to Max May for showing up for a couple of times, filling in when needed. Gotta love it. So yeah, Aaron, any final thoughts as this might be our last girls stream of the season?
No, definitely just a great stream to go out on for sure, as Trent is gonna miss a layup there at the end, but not needed. Yeah, a great game to be our last possible stream. And it was a good Lady G-Men win. Got to see all the seniors ball out tonight. But yeah, it was just great game tonight.
Yeah, we come a long way from that first stream, Saturday home game that I did by myself against West Branch, where the G-Men got absolutely blown out of the water. And it's a very different team now, a lot better team the Lady G-Men are since then, 2 months ago. So yeah, that's a wrap here tonight. We'll be back at it Friday. JV tip at 5:30 when the Newton Falls Tigers come to town, and the boys are going to wind down their season. So girls are now 9-3 in the league, 12-6 overall, impressive record for them. Newton Falls is going to drop to 4-13 and 0-12, 0-11 in the league. Big win for the G-Men, gotta love it. Jenna Smith and Sarah Seaman really balled out like they always do. So thanks for tuning in tonight, everybody. Stay safe out there if you're on the road. Make sure you gear up for your winter storm coming up. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great night and go G-Men.
Have a great night, go G-Men.
Hey, Shooter, you want to go golfing?
Sure, boss. I'm driving.
Old Bruce didn't know the surprise in store for him at the golf course that day. But at Charles Auto Family, there's no surprises. You'll find the nicest people in the business and fair prices to boot. Charles Auto Family and charlesautofamily.com in beautiful Garrettsville, Ohio. Not bigger, just better.